Have you ever heard the story of the weirdest Beiber ever? A tiny, furry creature named Labubu who somehow snagged a ticket to a sold-out Justin Bieber concert. Nobody knows how he did it. Some say he traded a haunted acorn for it. Others whisper he used squirrel magic to hack the site. Whatever the case, there he was, standing in line, completely out of place, in his sparkly purple hoodie and sunglasses that kept slipping down his little nose. The fans were baffled. Is that a kid in a costume? Is it a gremlin? Oh my God, it's kinda cute. Labubu just ignored them. He wasn't there to make friends. He was there to dance. The moment the stadium went dark and the music started, Labubu let out a scream that could rival the most dedicated fan He dove straight into the crowd, climbed over shoulders, and ended up crowd surfing, waving a glow stick that sparked just a little too suspiciously ... like it might be cursed. He was having the time of his life, a furry ball of pure concert energy. But then, as Justin started singing his ballad Ghost, things got ... strange. The lights flickered, the stage trembled, and on the giant screens, Justin's face glitched. For a split second, his eyes turned completely black and his voice dropped to an unnatural, deep growl. The crowd thought it was just a cool special effect, but Labubu knew better. He sniffed the air and smelled something spookier. Real spirit had slipped into the stadium, and it had possessed Justin Bieber himself. This concert just turned into a rescue mission. Labubu narrowed his eyes, cracked his tiny knuckles, and with a heroic leap, he was on the stage. Security guards lunged for him, but they were way too slow. The little creature ran circles around the possessed pop star, chanting in a squeaky, ancient language. His glow stick flared up like a wizard's wand. The possessed Bieber let out a terrifying roar and lunged, but Labubu was ready. He stood on his tiptoes, booped Justin right on the nose, and shouted, by the power of funky beats and forest spirits, "Be gone." There was a blinding flash of green light, and Justin collapsed. The entire stadium gasped in shock. A moment later, he sat up, blinked, and just laughed into the mic. Sorry about that," he said, smiling. "Technical difficulties." The crowd erupted in cheers, completely unaware of what they'd just witnessed. As fog rolled across the stage, Labubu gave a tiny, satisfied bow and vanished back into the chaos of the crowd. No one ever officially explained the glitch, but conspiracy TikTok went absolutely wild. Demonic possession at Bieber tour. Tiny forest creature saves pop star. Was that a gremlin or a hero? Justin even tweeted later, "Shout out to the weird little dude who saved my set. Come backstage anytime." Labubu, of course, never replied publicly, But the legend lives on. They say if you go to a Justin Bieber concert now, especially when he sings Ghost, you should look closely in the crowd. You might just spot a small, furry creature in a sparkly hoodie holding a glow stick, ready to dance or fight spirits, whichever comes first. So, what do you think? Was Labubu a hero, a myth, or just the world's most mysterious believer? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more strange tales from the world of pop culture.